What is up, guys? It is your boy, MaineMania, and welcome back. We back, boys. Welcome back to another episode of MK Mobile. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to talk about the Cameo system, okay? We're going to talk about the Cameo system. There's a lot I think they can do to enhance and improve the Cameo system. In its current state, I don't feel like it does much for the game. I think it's very frustrating to play against. I think it was a very unintuitive and, to be candid, lazy design with them reusing characters that we had before and just making them cameos. And I think the upgrading of the system itself and just the way you upgrade characters to the system, I think is very cumbersome and it's not a good use of resources. So we're gonna jump into all of that and discuss how we can improve, or how the devs can improve the MK Mobile Cameo system. Follow with me. Before we jump on into that, we're gonna actually fight Fatal 200 on the very last day of the tower. Today's episode, we are switching things up. I'm gonna use characters I never use ever in this tower. We're gonna start things off with MK11 Nightwolf for the damage buff. I have not used this team in a boss fight ever. I have used MK11 Liu Kang in a support role because I just think that he has a phenomenal passive. And, if things go well, I may be using a little bit more of them. So we're gonna start things off and immediately tag to MK11 Liu Kang and just kind of see what he can get done. My goal here is to snare and then bring in Sindel and her big guns. Not like that, all right? Pay attention, y'all, pay attention. Once again, I have not tried this team. Oh, whoops. Look how rusty I am, right? I forgot about the second mini game. Guys, I haven't played these characters in so long. I've just been farming my feats of strength on my top tier golds. So right now, that's pretty good damage. I do need to watch the 15-second timer where they're not able to dodge my attacks for. I've been completely oblivious to that. Don't you dare snare me. Get out! You guys probably missed me saying that. I haven't said that in so long, y'all. I can't even explain it to y'all. But let's hit him with the SP2 here. Not as concerned about MK11 Rain, even though he can be annoying. Can we get the snare on tag? We did not, which is fine. I'm gonna cancel that because I want to immediately snare somebody. Y'all playing too much. Let's go ahead and get this. So far, I don't think this team is doing no. Oh God. We're gonna hit one more and we're gonna get out. I still haven't used any of Sindel's stuns. Actually been saving it for when the 15-second timer runs out. When the 15-second timer runs out, that's when we'll try to block, but the oh God, Jesus, no. That's what I was saving it for. Once you know you're out of that 15-second range where they won't be able to dodge, that's when you start using those stuns, because while they are stunned, they cannot dodge. So not the most fluid boss fight, but I think it still went pretty well. I'm not really sure how much of an impact Nightwolf's 30% damage boost went with his wolf spirit, but I wanted to give it a try. I wanted to try something new, something I haven't done before, and use some characters that I haven't played with before. I do love using MK11 Liu Kang. I haven't really used him much lately, but with so much annoying dodging equipment in the game right now, I just feel like this is going to be a very strong team. You could throw in MK11 Scorpion into any one of these roles. Just can't take out MK11 Liu Kang because his passive is what makes the team work. Any of the towers that have dodging equipment, you're talking Varan Jacket, you're talking Craftsman's Pride, you're talking the Dark Mantle, you're talking a Sub-Zero boss with his annoying ass Cryomancer piece, you're talking, Infernal Chain Scorpion, you're talking Raiden with his annoying ass Tempest piece that allows him to dodge. Any towers that have dodging bosses or dodging equipment, you know, bosses that can dodge your specials and just completely annihilate you in a vulnerable moment. This is going to be a great team for those bosses. And I think I'm going to stick with a variation of this team. I may use MK11 Scorpion with MK11 Liu Kang with Sindel as a support, or I may put MK11 Scorpion as the support and use his lethal blow or as you know, the support buff for the rest of the team. I'm not sure just yet. Once again, I have multiple variations of this team. Nightwolf is the odd man out here, so he can easily be replaced with MK11 Scorpion or even an MK11 Noob, depending on what you have. So give this team a try if you haven't used it before. And once again, any of those towers that have dodging equipment, this is going to be a great team for that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't done this in a while. Cross your fingers for your boy. I didn't even say what I want, but I'll take that. And I'm very salty right now because I forgot to level up the Kusarigama from Fusion 3 to Fusion 4. Now this would have been Fusion 5. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I've been grinding these damn feats of strength and completely forgot. I just got this to Fusion 3 and I was supposed to take it from 3 to 4. This is gonna sting a little bit. That's one epic lost by that. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Bad boy Maine. All right, y'all, let's talk about the cameo system. I think there's a few different things they can do to significantly improve the cameo system. First things first, let's be honest. Let's just be honest, y'all. The cameo system really does not do much for this game. All right? It doesn't add an immersive or exciting depth of gameplay to this game. I honestly think it's a poorly thought out system. I think it's lazy that they recycled the characters we've been using for the last 9-10 years. And you know, in the end, it's what they decided to go with, but I do think there are some significant changes that they can make that would make, you know, the system better. If you guys just looked at that boss fight I just completed, I just got Injustice 2 Raiden as a sellback. The first thing I believe they should do to improve the cameo system is if you have the main character maxed out and you get a sellback of that character, you also get a cameo copy of that character as part of your prize. So in that situation right there where I just got that Injustice 2 Raiden as my Fatal 200 reward, but I already have the character maxed out, it would still give me the Dragon Crystals for a sellback, but it would also give me a copy of the Injustice 2 cameo so I can start leveling that up to max fusion. I think that's the first thing that they can change. I think that will dramatically enhance the system and help people level up the system. Now, when it comes to the system in itself, and I've preached this before, I'll say it again. The Dragon Crystal system was a system designed for guarantees. It is not, and it was not, created to be a gambling system. I think this is diminishing the value of Dragon Crystals, and it has completely diminished the value of souls. Souls have become worthless. You know, there's not much to spend on souls if you're a veteran. Sure, there's packs here and there as an intermediate player, and there's plentiful things to spend them on as a beginner player. However, for most accounts and established accounts, souls have become useless. And the goal of these changes is to make currencies relevant again. Between coins and souls, the original two currencies in this game, they have both become irrelevant. So what the goal of my suggested changes are going to be is going to be a system that allows dead cards to be usable again. And once again, the cameo system in itself is nothing that exciting. It's not fun to play against, especially when you get a special, you know, the SP2 counter followed by an X-ray or followed by an SP1. It's not an exciting or fun thing to play against. It can be a little annoying, frustrating and drag out matches that you just want to work your way through and use skill versus these random tag attacks to disrupt your match and disrupt the flow of the match. They also waste a lot of time in the middle of the match, but we'll get into that another time. Once again, the goal here is to use currencies we haven't used before. So these dragon crystals, you know, you can summon a cameo for 15 dragon crystals. That's not gonna break the bank. That's, you know, we're not gonna be, you know, unreasonable here. 15 crystals is not bad. It's not gonna break the bank. It's not a huge deal. But once again, I just feel like, why couldn't that be 50 souls? Why couldn't that be 50 souls instead? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Why couldn't we use souls for that instead of dragon crystals? Dragon crystals should be a system of guarantees. I do understand there's a lot of these other summon packs for 15 crystals, and some of them make sense, especially when it comes to exclusive golds and exclusive characters like, you know, Jax's and tower equipment. But for cameos, I just don't think that cameos are in that league. I don't think they're in that category, you know? Can cameos be difference making? Match breaking? Possibly, but I just don't think it's a groundbreaking thing that was added to this game, at least in its current iteration. So what are my main suggestions? My main suggestions are to allow us to use currencies that we basically are dead for most people's collections. And what that means is, if we go to our collection and we go to our upgrade cards, I think what the number one thing they need to do to change the Dragon Crystal system is they need to allow us to use our level up cards that we use for the main characters and main character cards in this game for cameos as well. That would mean you can use your level up card to level up the cameos instead of grinding them and throwing them in the battles like I have to do, which I hate doing because I hate cameos interrupting my matches, you know? So we could use these cards again. We now have more use for these cards. We can immediately take them to level 30 and start blowing through this arms cache of cards that are just completely useless and unusable in our collection. What that also means is there's gold cameos and there are silver cameos. So what I suggest is that now we can once again start using gold and diamond cameos. We can start using these gold special 1 fusion up cards and these special 2 fusion up, special 3 fusion up, etc. Same with the diamonds. These are all cards that are useless in our collections. Why not give us some utility and allow us to use it again? I personally feel that this is what they should do. I think something as simple as this. So yeah, guys, you look at all these cards that are basically just dead cards. All these fusion up cards, all these level up cards, all these special up cards. I think in the next update, what they should do is allow us to use these cards to also level up our cameos. It gives these cards utility and doesn't just keep these cards as a stockpile of just complete garbage. Do you know what I'm saying? Let me know how you guys feel about those changes to the cameo system. Cameo system in itself, I think the system needs changes. I think the system needs base fundamental gameplay changes. I think they need to rework the SP2 countering system. I think they need to come up with something more creative with that. And, you know, I feel like that's an entire bag of worms on its own. But as far as the grind behind the cameo system, not many players I know care about their cameos or care about leveling them up because they truly know that it's really not a significant part of your collection. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if that's going to change with future changes that they make to the system, but I think the grind of the system is so frustrating and annoying that these changes that I suggested could completely and drastically change how people may feel about the system going forwards and about the you know, and potentially even their urge to use the system more and want to level up their cameos. So let me know if you agree or disagree in the comment section below. If you have any ideas, share them down below as well. But this is what I purport to improve the cameo system. I do not believe that we should still be getting sellbacks of the same golds and diamonds we've been getting for so long and not walk away with at least one copy of that cameo. You know what I'm saying? We're getting sellbacks that are useless. Why not allow that sellback to also give us a cameo copy of that character as well? It's gonna take a little bit of that sellback sting off. You know what I'm saying? I think it would take a little bit of that sellback sting off and allow us to tap into our stockpile of upgrade cards and use them towards our cameos as well as the characters. These are my suggestions. Let me know how you guys feel about this in the comment section below. Other than that, I hope all is well, y'all. I am still trying to work towards getting a new PC. I am gonna have a couple episodes coming out. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom will be coming back. Channel members, you guys will be getting some exclusive episodes coming soon, so keep your eyes on those notifications. I will also be doing some surprise live streams, not planned, not announced. So make sure your notifications are on so you don't miss my unplanned live streams. We're gonna be doing a lot of fundraising, trying to work towards me getting a new PC that can keep up with the content that I'm trying to make and get things back on track. Hopefully you guys missed me. I missed you guys too. We'll be in touch. You know the deal. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you leave a like. You can join the channel to show some extra love. You can share it with a friend to show some extra love. Miss y'all. I hope all is well. I hope 2025 has been full of blessings for all of y'all. And I will see you guys next time with MaineMania.